Hello again.
Hi, welcome to Spain.
And welcome to our channel. Well, we've had a lovely few days, haven't we, since you got back here?
Yeah, caught up on sleep, lots of rest, and yeah, just really nice time.
Yeah, and we've been out walking. We found 2 new places to walk, so that's really lovely. And now, after having a bit of a rest, we're looking forward to getting on with something we've been really wanting to do, really ever since we bought the house, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm doing the back wall in the kitchen where it's had damp plaster, basically. So I'll be taking all that back and putting lime mortar and lime plaster on. So repairing the wall and making it good.
And obviously I'll be helping with that. And also...
Yeah, you've got a secret mission, haven't you?
I've got a bit of a secret mission, yeah, which you don't actually know about.
No.
Even though I've told you I've got a secret mission,
yeah,
you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, so
let's see how that goes.
Yeah, so
okay.
Get your stuff, get on.
Yeah, let's get going.
Yeah, crack on.
If you haven't seen our videos before, this is our house and this is the countryside around our village. This is the kitchen diner that we recently redecorated, and now we're here in the kitchen, and it's amazing that Rob's got time to start repairing this wall at last.
I don't think it's that amazing.
Okay, well it's a big job, and
yeah,
it will make quite a big difference, won't it? And we've known for a while, well, we've known since we bought the house.
Since we bought the house, yeah, that this is,
Yeah, this has been looming on the horizon.
Yes, yeah, basically we've got damp coming up through the walls, which is common in Spanish houses, certainly old Spanish houses, and we need to take all the loose material and this material off and replace it with lime plaster and lime wash paint, and then it will allow the wall to breathe and we won't have this happening all the time. But as you can hear, there's quite a lot of loose material behind, so that's my job for today, is take the wall back to about this sort of height, certainly take the loose paint off and any loose material, and yeah, get it to a point where we can replaster it and make the wall good. So yeah, there we go, that's me done.
So I'm just cooking these onions for a cottage pie that I'm making for dinner, but I know that I've got to do it really quickly because very soon there's going to be a lot of dust.
It'll be a very gritty textured cottage pie if you're not careful.
Oh dear, it is quite a big job, isn't it, because there's a lot of the wall that needs replacing.
It's not massive, it's not horrendous. When I was thinking about it back in England, in my mind it was a lot worse than it actually is when I'm here, so that's always good.
There we go. And this is where it's all going, into the loft. Good job we've got this massive useful space. I've just bought this seat cushion in here. Rob's just popped out to the Ferreteria, the hardware shop, to get some masks. And I'm looking at the fireplace. Or more specifically, at this wall here. Ooh, I've been trying to ignore it. I know it wouldn't be a simple job to repair it, but it's irritating me every time I see it. This side's okay, but I don't think I can ignore this.
Let's just pause a minute here. I have no experience of doing any plastering before. I've seen Rob do it. I have done painting, sanding, filling, that sort of thing, decorating. But let's have a look at this. Okay, surely, and there's going to be people probably gritting their teeth, it can't be that difficult. Isn't it just a question of taking it all off, mixing up some paint and plastering it on? And the thing is, It's not like it would be in a new house where you have to get everything super smooth, because the finish of this, how it is already on this wall, which is okay, that's pretty rough. So if I only have to match that, I think I can do it. Well, I reckon it's worth a try. I mean, let's face it, it looks pretty bad at the moment. Surely it can't end up looking any worse, can it?
Right, next stage, get changed into the scruffy old trousers again, and then this is a pile of sheets that we've been keeping in one of the wardrobes that were here, and so I'm going to put these over the sofa and the chairs. But look, that's very pretty. I've never even seen this before. Okay, there we go, and best of all, look, the stove is looking quite regal there in its cover. That is an amazing bedspread, and that was in the wardrobe too. Now at this stage, I'd really like to go in and see how Rob's getting on, but there's just a massive cloud of dust already. Oh dear, I forgot to move that demijohn with the flower. So I don't really want to go in. How's it going? Have you got your mask on? I can't see.
No, just cut it off.
Oh dear.
Yeah, quite well actually.
Put that mask on.
Well, the dust settled, so quite well. I've got all the loose stuff off. I'm just tidying up really.
Okay, feel like I want to close the door now. I think you should go outside and... Yeah, I think you should go outside and have some big deep breaths of air and then put that mask on again.
Very good.
Bye. So while Rob goes outside for a breath of fresh air, I have a look at what he's done. And then I get started. Well, I've got quite a lot of loose stuff off now. There's still some loose stuff left, but it's getting in the way now, so I'm going to put some of it in a rubber tub.
I've just heard oh my life, I heard somebody say loose stuff.
Yes.
Is this what happens when I turn my back and it all goes quiet?
Well, so this is all okay here, isn't it?
I think so.
That still needs to come
Well,
up.
it's all really cracked, isn't it? Yeah, and really dry. Wow.
Oh, guess what? Just had a visitor. So, I don't know if I can see this. Don't know what the camera angle's like. So our neighbour, one of our neighbours, him and his sister were going out for a walk the other day, and they went past our house, and I was hanging out some washing, so I said hello, and I met his sister, Rosie, and she had just been collecting some wild asparagus, so she gave me loads of it, and it was lovely. So we just gave Pedro some bananas, just as a thank you, just a bunch of bananas, and so he's just walked past, and he's given us some colejo, which he's picked. Okay, so not sure what if there is a UK equivalent, you can eat it raw or cooked. So that's brilliant. It's lovely to know that there is stuff which we can pick that's growing here, and we can pick and eat. So that's really lovely. Colejo, it's called. Anyway.
Yeah.
Back to the fireplace. Okay, so going to try and get that bit out. Bit more of this. That
doesn't sound good.
No, that doesn't sound good.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just slightly concerned as that it looks to be going quite deep.
It does.
I mean, that there, look at that.
Yeah, it's very deep. It is very deep, so I can see I'll be doing a few layers.
Oh, yes, I'm glad it's you volunteered to do it.
I am doing it. You've
Very
got
good.
enough to do.
Yes,
haven't
I have. Yeah.
Okay, all right then.
Okay, then, go on.
No
crack on.
time for having a
Yeah.
chat.
Chop, chop, chop,
Yeah,
chop.
chop, chop.
Yeah. And yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
So,
Are you joking?
me joking what?
You ready to start plastering already?
Well, I'm not a shirker.
How is that even possible?
Look.
Where's your plastering stuff?
It's around the front, I need to bring it round. And I've got a mixing bowl out there. Blah.
Hola.
And yeah, that's my 4 bags of rubble I've took off the wall. I've vacuumed the floor many times.
Oh, look, it's outside. It seems so long since I've seen outside. Well, back inside.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
So, well, there we go.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm going to do this wall to begin with, because
Wow.
depending how long this takes, I might not be doing any more.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so everything that's loose has been removed. I've wire brushed everything that's loose paintwork up to there all the way round. So it just needs making good, really.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's a shame, really. This is the original brick. Look, it'd be really nice if it was all exposed, but
Yes.
it's filled in down here with normal grease blocks, so yeah,
Okay, yeah.
it look rubbish. So there we go. That's what I've been doing. How about you?
Yes. Getting on quite well, thank you.
Very good.
In fact,
Have you regretted starting it?
regretting starting it? That's not the kind of person I am, is it?
Well, I would have regretted starting it.
Anyway, I can't stand here talking. I've got stuff to do.
Well, I've had to have at least 2 chocolate mousses to cheer myself up, and keep raiding the chocolate mini eggs that are in the fridge as sustenance to keep going. So
Maybe that's what I need.
there you go.
Chocolate mousse.
Yeah. Well. Well, it's all gone very quiet in the lounge. And that's why it's gone very quiet in the lounge. Because I'm working like a dog in the kitchen and somebody's sleeping like a dog in the lounge.
Well, this time it's my turn to lie down.
That's completely unacceptable.
Look what I've done.
What? Made a mess everywhere? I don't know. Wow. It's quite a lot of material come off in there.
No, I'm not getting any more off. That's how it is.
Is it all fairly solid? That's the main thing.
Yes,
Oh, very good. That's all that matters.
it is.
Very good.
Dinner sounds like a very good idea. Well, I feel a lot better after my dinner. But instead of a long walk, we go outside to see Caramello. And then we just have a slow walk around the village. it different to mixing other plaster?
No, well, the method's the same. The only thing that is different is it's thicker. Because obviously it's going on the wall thicker, so you don't want it to run off. You wouldn't have normal plaster that thick, really. I certainly wouldn't anyway. But apart from that, it's just, yeah.
So that's the bit you put on.
This is from yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
And it's still down here. It's still a bit, well, it is still damp. It hasn't properly dried out. Yeah, because of how thick it goes on. So this will wait till it's completely dry, and then we'll put a skin layer over the top to get rid of any marks. As you can see, it's gone on that thick, there's little cracks.
Yeah,
so all those will get filled in when we do the top skin layer. So for now it's just get the wall fairly smooth and then finish it off when it's all dried.
Well, what a beautiful morning it is today. A lovely bright day. It's not really the ideal day for plastering. It's actually the ideal day for going and swimming in the river. But I need to get on with this fireplace job because it's annoying me really. It's messy everywhere and I'd like to get it finished. So anyway, before I go back inside, so I made myself some rosemary tea. Rosemary is romero, so rosemary infusion today. And again, I've never tried this. We'll see what it's like compared to thyme. Now that is a very nice colour. What does this remind you of? It definitely is rosemary. Okay. I've not put as much of the plant in for this one because that thyme was quite strong, but I'm still going to drink it. Yes, I think this is better actually. It is a bit, it's a bit more of a gentle taste. So yeah. Okay, right then, fortified by rosemary infusion, I shall now go back inside and get on with the job. Okay, so the question is then, am I regretting starting this? Yes and no really, because in an ideal world we would have had Rob and two strong blokes here to take out this stove, take out the back of that, take it all out, get all the loose material out at the back and do a wonderful, perfect job. But, so, two strong blokes. Well, we've got two strong blokes for sons and they would have been happy to help, but getting them here at the same time when we can get here, both together, when could that happen? Who knows, maybe not for 18 months. Two other strong blokes. So Rob's got two friends, strong blokes. Both of them have said they'd like to come out here. So again, getting both of them over here at the same time, when's that going to happen? Well, it'd have to be winter because of his friend with the gardening business. So it was looking really bad. And me, I kept looking at it and thinking, surely I can make it look better. And yes, it's true. I didn't realise that this bit here at the back would be really not very easy to get out. So, do I regret starting this? Yes. Do I regret starting this? No. Let's carry on.
It's easier to begin with.
Yep.
To use a combination of a trowel and just to
Okay.
swoop it in.
Right. Right. Oh dear, look at me, I haven't even put anything down there.
to protect the tile things. Well, I am worrying about it. Here we go, we've got another old pillowcase, and that's just perfect for the job.
Yeah. And just whap it on for now, Duck. I wouldn't worry about smoothing it too much.
I don't want it to be too thick.
Oh.
I want it to be the same thickness.
Oh.
Ooh, it's going to get all bits on it. It's starting to dry already, isn't it?
It shouldn't be. It might just be getting a bit firmer, but it's not drying.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. You just elbowing me in the head.
Well, actually, I think you headed my elbow.
Yeah.
To be honest. Oh, you didn't see it.
You've just done it again. Everybody will see at home that you moved your elbow straight to my head.
Oh my goodness. This is what they did in the olden days. Like.
How do you know? Were you there to remember?
Yeah, that's right. You know, sort of Stone Age. That's what I'm thinking. If there's any plasterers watching, they'll be absolutely horrified. Well, it's time for lunch now. Only afterwards we see Caramello outside.
Someone has just been sat in the Fuente.
Oh,
Have they not?
well that's lovely.
Hey, Duck.
So it's all going reasonably well, but then, oh dear, two things happen. First of all, the weather changes, and then Rob hurts his back. So I have to learn how to do proper plastering. Okay then, so that's what I put the plaster onto.
Yes.
This is what I put it on with.
Yeah. Can you see it's quite a lot thinner than the last time? Like,
It is,
a bit runny.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how much should I put on at once?
Yeah, a bit more than that, because you'll get through it quite quickly.
More?
Yeah, put one more on for starters and we'll start with that.
Okay.
Okay. So, there you go.
Right, then,
Use the edge of it.
am I like picking it up?
Yeah, like scoop it up with that and then put that onto the wall.
Okay.
But you want to get more on, well...
Okay, well we'll just do the very first
So,
one.
yeah.
Where's a bit that needs it?
Okay. You
Okay.
can see that down there. Yeah, okay. And now you've used all the plaster that was on your thing. What you've got to try not to do is scrape the plaster off that you're putting on.
Oh, okay.
So, but leave it,
Oh,
have
that's
it a
rubbish.
bit more of an angle. No, as in against the wall. That's
Like
it.
that?
Yeah, like that. Otherwise you'll find it'll stick to the wall.
Okay. Well that's no good to start with.
Okay, well it's the first time you've ever put any on the wall, so I don't worry
Okay.
about that.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's okay, because that's why we've mixed plenty of plaster. Try not to put it flat against the wall,
Okay.
because it'll end up sticking to the wall and you'll pull all the plaster off.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Actually I want it down the bottom.
Okay.
Get it down the bottom.
Okay, but you're going to dribble it all on the floor.
Yes, yes. I thought that might happen.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, rubbish.
Try not to put it flat on.
Okay. Not flat, not flat.
Not flat, yeah.
Actually, can we
Not
get...
flat, not flat.
Oh, not flat, not flat.
Yeah.
We need a bit of like newspaper or a sheet or something to protect the floor out, so I'm going to...
Oh, well, it's already on the floor, don't worry about it. It'll chip off really easily once it's dried.
Okay.
Come off in a nice big lump, so we're not worried about that. Okay. Doing alright so far. So can you see there's quite a big hole there?
Yeah.
So that will take quite a lot to put in there. But you can come in from different angles.
Okay, it's like hollow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's It's where there was a big hole.
Grown.
That's okay.
Good idea, it didn't actually work.
That's okay.
Oh, a bit better.
You do, look, you've only been doing it 10 minutes. So what we can do now
Yep.
is do the wall opposite, because you need to let it start to dry a bit, otherwise it makes it really, really hard and you end up scraping everything off that you've put on.
Okay.
So we'll let it go off for a while
Yep.
and then we can come back to it and rework the wall.
Is that all right to leave? Or like
Yeah,
this?
no, that'll tidy up. There's a little crack down at the bottom, see?
Oh, blimey.
I'll just whip some in there. Got this side. The wall is in much better condition this side, so we should get a better finish this side. But that looks really good, Duck.
Okay.
For your second attempt,
Yes.
that's okay. It'll all wash off.
Yes.
There, we're not bothered
Well, that's why
about
I'm wearing scruffy clothes.
Yeah.
And inside-out trousers, even though they are scruffy trousers to start with. Okay.
that. Very good. No, that looks fab. So,
Super.
yeah, we'll leave that for a while to start to go off.
Okay. I'm just going to smear this on then.
Okay.
Until we...
I mean, we're going to end up putting quite a lot in there, aren't we? So.
Yeah. So just building it up till it's sort of level. Is that the plan, do you reckon?
Yeah, we can put a smooth layer on at the end, can't we?
Yeah.
So that's completely
Okay.
fine. Yeah, I know it's quite tricky to get when it's that deep.
Yeah.
To put it on with a trowel anyway, it's really tricky to get it to stick. So yeah. Slap it on.
Over the next couple of days, the weather improves, and so does Rob's back.
Okay then, so this plastering with lime, how is it going? Well, it is going quite well. Rob's is pretty much finished. Mine is, as I should have probably known, it is a bigger job than I expected. But then that's okay. We're not in any rush. It's fine. We'll just do it bit by bit and then it'll be perfect in the end. Let's have a look what it looks like now. So from a distance, the whole fireplace is looking brighter, so that's a good thing in itself. Okay, I took a lot of material off and basically I've put on 2 layers. On the back, I've just painted a quick coat of lime wash, just because I was fed up with the black bit. On the side, again, I took off quite a lot of material, and so because we've had to be leaving it so long to dry, and outside the weather has been very mixed. It's been raining, really sunny, and so I'm going to leave it like this now to give it a chance to really dry out, and then when we come back next we can get on with that. So that's really good news for now. It means I can put things back to how they were. I can make everywhere look nice again. So I'm just going to get on with that very quickly. Okay then, so Rob, a plastering update in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's on the whole, it's pretty good. It's mostly smooth. It's not exactly mirror-like finish like it could be, but then the rest of the wall
certainly isn't either. So it's weird how it's got stripes on. I think that's just where it's drying out.
Yeah.
But yeah, once it's dry, we can have a look, maybe sand a couple of little bits. But yeah, really pleased.
Great.
Another job done. Yes, hurrah.
Well, that's done. And
Yes.
that's super. So it's looking great, and I'm really pleased. So well done for that. Is there a but coming? Well, when we started doing this, I thought, excellent. We'll do it, it will look lovely, we can lime wash it, and then we can get straight on to doing the flooring here. But it's one of those things do often take longer than you expect. So it's great that it's come out well, and there's no rush. We'll just get on with the floor, probably in about another 4 videos time. Okay. Just before we show you our lovely walk, I wanted to let you know that my basic and essential Spanish online classes have started now, and they're going really well. I'm now taking bookings for the courses starting in August. I also have a few slots left for my 30-minute conversation class. You can book these in a block and have a conversation class once a fortnight or once a week, because then, if you don't live in Spain, this will keep your Spanish fresh in your mind, and you can also learn a few more phrases for when you go back to Spain. I'm a UK qualified Spanish and French teacher, and I've been teaching in UK schools and online for 20 years. Email me for prices and more information. But now, let's see a lovely sunset.